Great host and gorgeous house. Mr. Ya picked us up from train station and arranged to send us to train station when leaving Hualien. He is very friendly and explained everything to us. The room is spacious for family. Recommend to traveler with kids. Friendly and hospitable hosts. Host is super friendly, responsive and accommodating. The room we stayed in is spacious, very clean and well maintained. I would stay again at Norman's B&B next time when I visit Hualien. Everything was fine. So comfortable and cozy. Very clean, sleek and comfortable B&B. Norman also provides extra services, such as free station pickups and free round service to the restaurant in the downtown. We highly recommend Norman's B&B. David. Excellent service. Rooms are spacious and clean, nice and quiet area, close to city and restaurants. Owner is friendly and pick us up from train station, would recommend to anyone. Great stay. Norman and his wife were very helpful and kind. Norman took us to the train station so we could get the bus to Taroko. He gave us tips and let us keep our bags when we went to Taroko. I definitely recommend. Exceptional. Room is very big and clean. Mrs. Norman had given us info of Hualien readily and given us ride to the city and to the train station to catch our train. Good location, friendly owner and nice and clean room. Very impressed with the size of the room and cleanness. The owners are very nice and friendly. The hostess even drove us out to introduce surroundings. We booked a car for one day from them to visit the national park. The host was the driver. He was also an excellent guide. We had a very pleasant 2 days there. Quality accommodation with most helpful and hospitable hosts. We had the most enjoyable stay here, due not only to the well-appointed and comfortable facilities, but also because of the welcome we received. Our host, Norman, assisted us in booking a day tour to Taroko Gorge, and went so far as to offer us restaurant recommendations the evening we arrived and then drove us to one of these. Couldn't recommend more highly. Absolutely wonderful. I stayed at Norman's with a group of 4. The owner is the kindest, most hospitable person, and he has a good grasp of English. The residence is beautiful, clean, and very close to the station. I will definitely stay here again on my next trip to Hualien. Good and convenient. Owner was very nice and picked us up from the station and sent us to the night market. She was very helpful in giving us suggestions and recommendations. Room was very clean and comfortable and water was provided. The perfect host. Norman's B&B is located just a short walk from the rear entrance of Hualien train station. It is spacious, comfortable and immaculately clean. Norman speaks English. He and his wife are very helpful and accommodating. He even picked us up in the middle of the rain shower from the restaurant where we had been eating dinner. Norman hooked us up with a fantastic taxi tour guide to see the Taroko Gorge. Ms. Chen speaks English very well and is incredibly knowledgeable about Taroko and the region in general. The gorge, especially with Ms. Chen, is a must-see. Thank you Norman, thank you Ms. Chen. Great B&B but beware of the weather. Thanks to the terrible weather, we stayed in Norman's B&B longer than we planned. Thus we had a chance to get to know the owners who are really very nice. We got a room for 4 for the price of the double room, so definitely a lot of value for the money. The place is new, clean and spacious. The owner pays a lot of attention to little details so the facilities are sturdy and good quality. Suggestion, if you are coming by train and carrying luggage, and Norman drives over to pick you up, meet him at front station since it's usually so much less a walk. Important, you never know what weather you will get treated with in Hualien, so always choose free booking cancellation option, and be ready to reschedule your trip, or you might end up coming to the East Coast in vain like we did, running into typhoon ear. Excellent stay, good service, comfortable room. Wonderful place to stay. Owner is very nice, he picked up our family at the train station. Rooms are gorgeous, clean, and spacious. Would stay here again.